Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Francis Morrison Redmurray, BC architect at your service. Welcome to my masterpiece, British Columbia's Parliament buildings.
The Parliamentary Players are an acting troupe that perform here in front of the Parliament buildings and inside the Parliament buildings. They're historical actors who are portraying several key figures from British Columbia's history.
Artistic directors James Douglas and Danette Boucher bring years of experience in theatrical historical interpretation to their coaching of these young actors.
There's two big overriding goals for us, and the first is to bring this history to the visitors who come to the Parliament buildings, and this education, and to see how truly unique and spectacular and special the history of British Columbia is. But it's also, this program is very much for the actors. Often it is their very first professional gig. It's huge for their career, and if we can say sort of immodestly, some really great careers have started with the Parliamentary Players.
The program is a project of the Parliamentary Education Office of the Legislative Assembly. Scripts are based on historic facts, and performances run from May through the summer each year.
I am Mary Ellen Smith, the first woman ever to be elected as a member of the Legislative Assembly in British Columbia. It was the most sinister insult, the most egregious dismissal. So, 5 formidable, outstanding female non-persons choked down their rage and challenged the nation's highest court.
Startling and hilarious moments have occurred as the Parliamentary Players deal with outdoor distractions in downtown Victoria.
There's protests, and there's demonstrations, and there's meetings, and there's tourists, so you just never know who you're going to meet. The actors always love to tell us about, there's an event every year called Naked Bike Ride. They've given us some good stories about that event.
Outside or inside the legislative chambers, the Parliamentary Players bring forward personality and character.
I was a thorn in the side of this very institution. Sir James and I, we weren't exactly what you'd call friendly with one another. People still adored him, though. No matter how vehemently I pointed out his flaws, which I did every day.
Especially when you're talking about historical occurrences, there's an air of authenticity that is brought immediately into the present that really helps the audience fully participate in the story that they're hearing.
This year, there are several BC historic characters presented, in addition to Her Majesty Queen Victoria. Seeing costumed animators at the legislative buildings brings a variety of reactions from audience members.
And ultimately, we do see the delight on their faces as they realize that they're getting a very special opportunity to learn a bit about the buildings, the Parliament buildings, and about Victoria's parliamentary history through the lens of somebody who actually lived it.
It's important to make history exciting and engaging and accessible.
The Parliamentary Players perform Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. until September 5th at the Legislative Buildings in Victoria. For guided tours, call 250-387-3046 or email tours@leg.bc.ca. For Shaw, I'm Daphne Good.
Canada, I rallied relentlessly for the cause.